All right, what's going on, y'all? So it is I, the wavy one here, yet again. And I know a lot of people need help when it comes to figuring out what to eat on this plant-based journey, right? And I know I've made fun of the vegans before, but I'm an all-inclusive kind of guy. So I'm going to be making a series of videos about different things that you can make that are not raw, living food, sun-fired food type of thing. Like, no, you're definitely gonna need some heat to make it pop. But at the end of the day, really, you want to hit that transition anyway, and you're not always going to be perfect. But if you could make something like some of the things that I'm going to make in these upcoming videos, instead of going out and getting some trash from a restaurant or the store or the fast food drive-through, then I'm pretty sure you'd feel better about yourself, and I'd feel good knowing that I was able to put this information in front of you in order to help you out. So I like being of service, and this little YouTube thingy here that I do is pretty much the best way that I can do that. So this is what we're gonna do. In this video, I'm gonna make a quick little coconut flour tortilla, a tortilla, right? We got the organic coconut flour, got some xanthan gum in the recipe that I found off of YouTube, because all these are just YouTube recipes that I found, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna make that, and if I'm gonna make it, might as well do a video. So there's that. Now realize you can pretty much do whatever you want with this recipe. If you don't want to, if you don't have an HEB, then obviously you're not going to be able to get the organic coconut flour from HEB. So use whatever kind of coconut flour you like or would prefer to use. For the xanthan gum, like I said, in the actual recipe she uses psyllium husk, but this can be used alternatively, as well as some chia seeds or flax seeds. You can use that in the place of the psyllium husk. Now, some people might have an issue with xanthan gum, but it says right here on the back, xanthan gum is a natural carbohydrate obtained from an inactive bacterium called Xanthomonas campestris. So yeah, anyway, this comes from bacteria. So if you're okay with eating spirulina and chlorella, then you should be okay with using this inside of the recipe. But if you don't want to use that one, then like I said, you can also use psyllium husk or chia seeds or flax seeds in place of that. Now the recipe also calls for salt, which I got some Himalayan pink right here, and then it calls for garlic powder and onion powder, which apparently we ain't got. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of lemon pepper, and then I'm gonna use this organic Cajun seasoning that we've got, which has a little bit of garlic powder in there, but no onion. And I don't feel like powdering my own onions right now. So I'm gonna try my best, I'm gonna do my best, rather, to keep these videos real short and sweet, real cool. Obviously, this is kind of an intro video, so it's a little bit longer, but, and then your dog barks. Dude, it's like 3 in the morning. Who are you barking at? So yeah, this is a pretty simple recipe. Everyone should be able to make it as long as you've got, the basic ingredients here and a working stove, and it's all good. So let's go ahead and get into the recipe. So to get this party started, we got half a cup of coconut flour. We've got 2 tablespoons of xanthan gum. Like I said, you could use chia, flaxseed, or psyllium husk is what she uses in the original recipe. Then I've got my half a tablespoon of salt, and the recipe calls for garlic and onion powder. I don't have either one of those. So lemon pepper and Cajun seasoning. All right, so it seems I don't know how to use a camera anymore. I don't know if you saw me add the tablespoon of coconut oil or the cup of warm water, but you want to add that after your seasonings, and then just go ahead and mix it up. All right, so after you've done that for a little bit, just let that sit there for about 10 minutes. Let it do what it's gonna do. So while we're letting that sit for a little bit, you might as well come over here and preheat your skillet, frying pan, whatever size tortillas you're trying to make. Get the right sized pan. Originally, I was gonna use this big boy, but as you can see, that's a big tortilla. So I opted to go for the smaller one. But yeah, just get that preheated and ready to go. All you need it is to be a little warm. And yeah, get ready for your thingy over there to be done. Voila. So after 10 minutes, take that out, put that right there. You want to go ahead and chop it up. It would probably be best to do that on a cutting board. So you could either do it like this, the hard way, or, make life easy for yourself. But I do love a challenge, right? So if you had a rolling pin, that'd probably be the easiest way to do it, but you can just get you a plate or a pot and mash it down. So pro tip, remember to put a little bit of extra flour down on the wax paper before you start to, press it out, because then if it gets stuck and then you can't undo it from the paper without, having to completely redo it, then you'll be in the same predicament as me. But anyway, just roll it back up, slap it down. All right, so once your tortillas are all ready, I don't have like a little wooden spatula type of thing, so I'm just gonna smear a little bit of oil around here. Feels like it's nice and warm. You just want it a little warm. You don't really need too much oil, obviously, if you don't want to add extra oil, since there's already some in the tortillas, and you don't have to. Put the first one on there. Okay, so this is what's known as a voiceover. And that happens when you forget to return the receiver on, and yeah, the Rode mic doesn't work without the microphone and receiver. So, little tortilla action right there in the pan. Here I was just saying that if you don't want it to be as dark, I really don't mind. See, the other side's kind of light for me, so I flip it back over. But yeah, if you don't want it that dark, just turn the heat down. And then once it starts to puff up, that's how you know it's pretty much done. Got that hot air in the middle there, lifting up the crust. If you never cooked a tortilla before, then, you're welcome. So let's go ahead and add that to the plate. But wait, there's only 3 on that plate. Ah, there's the 4th one. About to be taken down with some hot sauce. That's one way you can do it. Or you can do it like this. That's where I take it. And these are kind of more like pitas than tortillas. Tortillas are a little bit thinner, but I mean, they're still good. So I put the romaine on there, some avocado that I'm going to mash up. And then I got the sliced olives. I would say I don't know why I've been into olives lately, but I know. Oh, I know. And y'all can hear the floor. At least I can. But yeah, put the olives on there with a little bit of that juice. Then slice up a lemon. Pour some of the juice on there. And then get some of that zest action going on. A little zesty. See, that's next level. Culinary vision. Do you see it? And then after that, I'm going to pour a little bit of a Thousand Island on there. And as I said, this video is for, to be a little bit more inclusive. So normally I would not be eating that Thousand Island dressing. Organic olives, organic lettuce, look at that creature. But yeah, anyway, it doesn't really matter. me eating a bunch of vegetables is better than me not eating a bunch of vegetables. So there's levels to this health thing. If you're already at the top of the mountain, then cool, do your thing, you know? But at the same time, I feel like you should be able to enjoy watching this kid eat this freaking thing he just made. He's having a good time. Look at him. And all this stuff is going to digest well. It's just a beautiful thing. I don't see how you could not like it. And this thing is super simple to make. There's only 7 ingredients, most of which everyone should have. The only thing you might not have is like some psyllium husk or the coconut flour. But guaranteed, if you're into health, there's a good possibility you already have chia seeds or flax seeds. So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, quick, simple thing. You can make you some tortillas or pitas or, whatever you're in the mood for. So I will be making more videos of things for my plant-based brothers and sisters to feast on. And yeah, let's have fun with this food trip. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.